Hi guys, welcome back to Harping on the
A
Past.
Theater Kid podcast where we talk about theater past, present, and probably the future.
Probably.
So
Wow.
This is our first podcast ever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it feels like.
Yeah. I was setting everything up and I was like, I've never done this before in my life.
Never.
Not once.
We've had a long hiatus though.
You haven't.
No, I have too. We didn't do anything at all in the month of February. We released a podcast in March, but
Oh, because the Harpoon was in January.
Harpoon was filmed in January.
Oh my gosh.
So-
You guys, February was a long month.
February was crazy, guys. So we're sorry we took a little bit of a sabbatical there.
Yeah,
but
sorry about that. It does look like it's a little work, but that's okay.
yeah. We're working with a lot of new things
Yeah,
today, guys.
there was a lot in February. A
Yeah.
lot of life changes.
A lot of life changes going on.
Yeah.
That sounds so depressing already. It's making it sound like we're not doing anything happy.
No, it's
We
not
are
bad.
good.
I'm just like talking quieter because this room is very
It's a little echoey.
I'm
so
sorry.
I guess that's the first thing we should address, right?
okay.
So we did get evicted from
From Dave's.
from Dave's house.
Yeah, we got evicted. I
our
got kicked
usual-
out.
Our usual podcast studio was in Dave's house, and so now Sheradyn.
I didn't get kicked out. I
No,
moved.
you did move. So now we
I
have a
no
new
longer
space.
live in California.
Imagine.
Jacob's here.
That's why it took us over a month to film a new
it took a
episode.
long time to get us back together.
So
No.
I did have to fly out to Wyoming
Wyoming of all places.
to meet up with Sheradyn to do another episode because I refused to do it virtually.
I moved right down the street.
You did.
I have an apartment.
It's not like any time difference to me. So
Yeah. We're in my guest room. There's a whole lot of nothing.
a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of
We had a-
prettiness, though.
What?
A whole lot of prettiness and potential.
Do you think? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's you guys are still like moving in, and it's
Yeah.
the guest room. It's not your main place to stay.
I mean, at least the living room's starting to come
the
together.
living room looks good, and I will give you this because when we lived together,
Yeah. our
Lord
living
knows
room.
we did nothing with our living room. We had a
We had
couch.
the couch and the lamp.
The lamp. We moved in September. Didn't get a lamp until January.
I literally just got this lamp like right before you guys came.
Perfect. So
Either that day or the day before. I don't remember.
that just goes to show how good we are at being adults.
Yeah,
So,
we're really good at it.
Yeah. How are you, friend?
I'm okay. I'm stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, work is crazy.
Work is so crazy.
like legit crazy.
Yeah.
But only a couple more weeks till spring break.
Oh, you get a vacation, baby.
I think it's only 3 more weeks.
Nice.
I think that includes this week.
Okay, cool. I don't get a spring break.
I'm
I
really
just
sorry.
continue life. So
Yeah, I'm all right. Life has been hectic,
Mm-hmm.
moving, and like that's a big life change in itself,
absolutely.
especially for me who I've lived in that house forever. And then work has been crazy, but it's
Yeah.
good. Like I'm learning a lot.
Right.
I did pass the 2 classes I was in.
Heck yes.
A move and crazy work, still passed the
Yeah.
classes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm same here. I will say this. I'm doing much better than I
Yeah.
was a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago
Yeah.
was rough, guys.
Yeah.
February really just was kicking me in the pants.
February was hard.
It was so hard.
Did you have a good Valentine's Day?
I did. I mean, I didn't do anything too crazy for Valentine's Day, because it's been so long since we've been here, guys. So many new things have come up, but I was in rehearsals for a show,
Yeah.
which we'll talk about in a little bit. But
I feel like we're talking so quiet.
well, I'm trying to like just keep it close to my face.
Oh, okay, so I can
so
talk
that-
normal?
Yeah, just talk normal.
Okay, I feel like I'm like, hi.
You know, hello, welcome to our ASMR episode. No, yeah, so I was in rehearsal, so I did just a cute little coffee date on actual Valentine's Day, and then we celebrated later on, and that was sweet.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, just I've had some family issues, family members going to the doctor, going to the hospital, things like that, a lot of stuff, which don't need to get into. Things are getting better, much more positive, and I'm happy to be doing things and working with certain people, and that's been fun.
Yeah.
Work today was annoying, I will say that. I won't talk about that on here. I'll talk about that with you after.
Please.
But yeah, that's kind of all I've been doing. Doing this show, which has been amazing.
It is amazing.
Thank you so much.
I came to see it,
Yes, you did.
and you were wonderful.
So I don't know if you remember, but we did this bit called "Why Am I Getting Fired?"
Oh my gosh,
or "Why Am I
I
Getting
do
Hired?"
remember that.
So I have one that I've been sitting on for over a month now because it's been that long since we've done a podcast.
Yeah.
So I'm getting fired because I don't know how to have interactions with people when I'm on my walk.
Sure.
And how this pertains to theater is, let me explain this to you. Oftentimes on these walks, I try to walk about 2 to 3 miles, depending on the day and depending on how I'm feeling. I love to listen to my music. And sometimes that music might include listening to In the Heights.
Sure. Listening
to my musical playlist that I made. So it has a bunch of different songs. Sometimes it's Dear Evan Hansen. I love it. It's a good time. And sometimes I really be jamming on these walks. Like,
as you do, yeah.
I can't help it. Especially if like something fun like Sincerely Me pops on. I will pause and like
you're out there dancing.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. And then going, and then like I'll see people walking by and like, I never know.
Stop?
Of course I do, but I never know like, do I like keep my eyes forward and do I interact, or do I like do that awkward like, hi, and like wave and like hope, like I feel like we're always thinking it, like both parties, and like how do we interact?
Right.
And so I feel like that's why I'm getting fired, because I just simply don't know what to do and what's appropriate.
You just don't know how to interact anymore.
No, I'm awkward.
Hey, I get it.
So that's why I'm getting fired.
Yeah.
Actually I have 2. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna fix my my headphones.
Yeah, go for it. So speaking of headphones, I'm also getting fired because, guys, again, a lot of new changes, new space, new us, but I also am wearing new headphones, which I love. They are great. I got the Beats Studio 3, mostly because my other ones broke. I had the Beats Solo 3.
Oh my gosh, can you believe it?
And they were great. I loved them. They were great headphones. And I broke them on my vacation when we were coming home. Literally the final stretch, we were in LAX airport, and I had them around my neck, and I sneezed, and I crunched them into my neck. I went...
I really love that it was the sneeze that took him out.
Oh, I was angry.
I'd be angry
too, I think. Angry at the world. When I say, like, I didn't hesitate, I don't have any money, guys. I pulled out my credit card so fast and went to the Walmart app because these were on sale, and I bought them. I said, I can't do this. I'm not going to try to be like, let me try to fix them. I just bought these headphones because they were on sale.
I can't believe.
So I have no regrets, but I was very sad because I still had a stupid 30 more minute flight because they made us land in LAX and then take a connecting flight to Palm Springs. It was the stupidest flight I've ever been on.
So weird.
It was literally the tiniest plane. We had to take turns spinning the propeller before we took off. We all went.
Are you serious?
No, but imagine being on a plane.
I was like, Jacob, that's incredible. And how did you not tell us that? Like, you got to touch a propeller before you got on the plane?
Imagine the plane being that small. We just all had to, everyone take your turn.
Good luck. Bling. That's so funny. I think that I'm getting fired because I'm tired.
Of course.
And let me tell you, living this close to work, man, I've been really good about like making breakfast here.
Yes.
So I'm not like, I don't need to leave as early to go get breakfast. And I'm laying in bed far too long. I get to work, I'm exhausted.
Of course.
I leave work, I'm exhausted. I'm in a constant state of being exhausted right now. And I simply feel like it's survival mode.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
It's okay.
I started wondering, I was like, okay, because I'm not one to like claim anything. Because, I very much like believe in going to therapy and, all of that fun stuff. But I really have been questioning. I'm like, am I going through like a depression or something?
Oh my gosh, seasonal depression.
Yeah, and I'm like.
And all the rain we've been having.
Yes. I'm like, because some days I'm like, I don't want to leave my bed. Like, I feel like I literally don't want, like, I'm looking for any excuse I can to get out of like going to work or doing anything productive. And I'm like, that makes me kind of sad. Like, and I don't know why. I'm just like, I want to stay here.
Yeah. That's literally me every morning. Especially because my boyfriend, like, he gets to leave after me. I'm like, oh, you look so cute. Just laying there. I'd love to just lay with you.
I wish I could stay here, but someone has to pay the bills.
Someone has to pay the bills. What happened? This morning I left. I had made my breakfast. I left and forgot my breakfast.
I'd be devastated. Ew, you turned around?
Turned around.
The way that I'd be like, can't.
I was so sad. I called my boyfriend. I said, I forgot my breakfast. He was like, oh, he was like sleeping.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
very
so sorry.
sad.
That
It's
is
okay.
sad.
I did get it though.
Okay, good. What was it?
It was a waffle, an Eggo waffle with cream cheese and sliced deli ham.
I thought, wow. She said a savory waffle. I thought you were going to go. My
mom used to make it.
No, I could see that being good. I thought you were going to be like a waffle with peanut butter
and chocolate chips.
Something like that, yeah. And I was like,
that is incredible too.
I was like, that sounds like Sheradyn.
Yeah, I eat that pretty often, but I don't have peanut butter or chocolate chips here yet.
So you said cream cheese and ham.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, cream cheese and ham. I've been having some taquitos for breakfast.
Your favorite?
I love a taquito.
You do?
Yeah.
However, you still microwave your taquitos.
100%. Don't talk to me about it.
And I can't. We've talked about this way back when. I can't get on board. I can't.
You're telling me you have time?
If I don't have time, I'm not eating them.
For why?
I said
it's delicious. It's a minute in the microwave.
No,
babe.
they're soggy.
Delicious. I love how soft they are.
No.
Yeah, it just feels good in your mouth.
No, I need a crunch. Just feels good in your mouth.
Yeah. Sometimes things just feel good in there.
Sucking too hard on a lollipop.
Oh man.
Oh man.
What were we talking about before this that I was like, we have to wait? I have to stop talking.
Oh, so we have an announcement to make, and that is, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this season has been very different than our first season of the podcast. And that is, Sheradyn has only been, how many episodes have you been in? 4?
That's probably generous.
I think only maybe 1 or 2 of them have just been us, and the rest we've had a guest.
Probably.
And well,
since it's been me and Jacob, it's been a while.
Yeah. But I that's why I was like, Sheradyn, we have to do a podcast. I miss just doing a podcast with my co-host.
Yeah.
Because I love having guests. Come on, I really do.
And that's really the segue into I'm leaving the show.
So Sheradyn will be departing the series.
My swan song.
And she is going down to guest star. I will be the only host.
Just kidding.
No, I would never. I told Sheradyn, I was like, if you really were like, I'm leaving the podcast, I'd be like, well, first of all, for why? Because
is that too loud?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't know. If there's
down.
Noises, sorry, we are working to the kinks.
I'm also like on street level.
Yeah.
So like cars going by is really loud as well.
Yeah. So there's all kinds of things.
But if that's too loud, let me know and I can text him.
Oh, I'm not even noticing it.
Okay.
But so yeah, no, if you were to be like, I'm leaving, I'd simply, guys, harping on the past end.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because I don't, as much as like I know I could keep it going, why would I want to do that? I would just start something new then.
What would you start? What would you do?
So funny you should mention, our best friend Tori does want to do, Tori does want to do a podcast with me.
I'm sorry, and I'm not invited?
Well, hold on, listen.
Wow, so you guys have been hanging out without me?
No, that's because Tori and I love Tori, but we don't always get to hang out. We're always busy people. Like, we barely have time to hang out. But we did, Tori and I, one day, like, we're just shooting the shit, and we're like, oh my God, remember when we used to be on the rooftop at school before we go to class? Like, what if we did, like, a podcast, like, called The Rooftop Chats, and we just talk about, like, random stuff? And I'm like, oh, that'd be so fun. Literally, that's the only conversation we had.
Sheridan there.
Listen, let's talk about this then real quick. Because
about how jealous I am?
Yes.
No, maybe not. I'm a really jealous person.
No, you are.
And I'm really trying to fix it.
And I appreciate it because
no one appreciates jealousy.
No, but like I'm like it's just sweet like that you want to like always hang out and like I love that. But yeah, sometimes like when I mentioned Elijah and I had gone to dinner with Tori and her boyfriend Tim. This was a few months ago.
There was no invite.
Well, no, there was an invite, but you had Christmas with Nate going on. Because I had asked you and Tori if we wanted to go to dinner, and you were like, "Oh, I have dinner with Nate." So, I had plans to go see the Pro Shot of Waitress with Elijah. So I was like, "Oh, like let's get dinner." I was like, "Oh, let me see if Tori is still available to go."
But I don't think there was ever like hey, we're going.
No.
Because if it would have been that, I would have been like, oh.
No, because I knew. I was like, oh, you have your Christmas thing. So.
Yes, I just wasn't invited.
Not to that no arranged plan, but like, you know, it's the same. It's like, I always say, I'm like, because, you know, friends can hang out with other friends or like, cause like we're a friend group, but like, it's like when you and Tori hang out without me and you don't tell me about it. And I'm like, okay.
When do I hang out with Tori without telling you about it?
Oh, I mean, it hasn't been recently, but sometimes you guys hang out and you'll be like, yeah, Tori's coming over to like Jacuzzi, and don't act like that's not true, because it's true.
No, I genuinely do not remember that. Like, I would absolutely be like, yes, but like, I think,
no, like every now and then, like, you know, or like if you were to hang out with Tori, I'd be like, cool, have fun. Like,
oh yeah, no, I'm just a jealous person in general.
Yeah, I'm like, no, go live your lives. Like, you know, that's what we do. Like, we hang out without Tori all the time. So, love you, Tori.
Love you, Tori.
We
love
do.
you, honey.
But yeah, so what were we talking about? Oh, just Tori and I wanted to do a podcast, but again, I'm like, listen, editing and doing a podcast is a lot of work, and already doing this one is a lot of work. So I'm not in the rush to start a new podcast right now, unless someone wants to edit for me, wants to take control of editing our audio and our video.
That
sure,
would be so nice.
I would love to.
Yeah,
I would do 4 podcasts. Don't know what I talk about.
Editor.
Yes, if I had an editor.
Why don't we pay someone?
Because we don't get paid for this podcast, so we can't pay anyone.
How do we figure that out?
We have to get sponsors. So if anyone wants to sponsor us,
if any sponsors are out there,
help us. But yeah, so anyway, Sheradyn's not leaving the podcast.
Nope.
No plans to do that.
Unless I get kicked out.
No, I'm not gonna. Who's gonna fire you?
You.
Why would I fire you?
Because you want to hang out with Tori.
That's correct. That's the reason. No, I love you so much, Sheradyn Laro.
I love you so much.
There's been so much going on in our lives.
There really has.
And there's been so much change. But with that change comes progress and growth and development. Mm-hmm. Anyway, because you've moved into this new place, and I'm very proud of you because that's a lot of work. I got you a present. It has nothing to do with your house. You might hate this. Present? You might hate this, and I don't care because I got one for me.
Why would I hate it?
Because you might be like, Jacob, that's ugly. And I don't care because I saw it and I thought it was cute and I wanted one for me. So
Jacob, there's no way I'll think it's ugly. If it's ugly, it's cute.
Keep talking to the people.
Okay.
While I get this ready.
Okay, so my friend Jacob over here is getting something for me. I don't know what it is. But yeah, we are in my new apartment. I love it. I'm loving this blanket that I have. My boyfriend got it from his store. From Amazon?
Not from Amazon.
Oh,
so
it looked like
here's
Amazon.
This present for you.
Oh my gosh.
And I want you to open it.
Thanks, Jacob. Like right now?
Like right now. I want this to happen on the podcast.
Okay, so should I move the microphone so
sure,
it's
yeah,
loud?
just go on and put it down and I'll fill in the space. So I saw this on I saw it first on TikTok, but it's not like it's not from TikTok Shop.
TikTok Shop kind of slaps.
No, it's kind of cool.
Have you gotten stuff from there?
No, I've looked though.
Jacob, you have to. I just bought 2 bodysuits from there.
Okay, so I saw this and was like, wait a minute.
Should I like keep my eyes closed?
Sure. I was like, I think this is kind of cute because like I wanted one, so I searched high and low for this to figure out where it came from.
Is this a Wicked sweatshirt?
So I got you that, and then I got this one. So we could be Glinda and Elphaba, because I was like, I want the pink one. So I got you that green one.
In what world would I think this is ugly?
So
this is absolutely incredible, and this is perfect for the podcast.
I thought they were so freaking cute.
That's it. I'm sitting like this the rest
of
the time.
I wanted us to put them on, and I thought it'd be cool because I'll edit this. Like okay. I'll do the work, but like do like a
We're gonna put it on.
Yeah,
Okay, like let me take off my headphones.
Hold on, wait. So we'll do like a little 3, 2, 1. Oh. Look at us, guys. Okay, I'm sorry for the listeners, but we are wearing these Wicked inspired crew neck sweatshirts.
This is amazing, and it's comfy.
It's so like, right? Aren't they cool?
Yeah.
I got a pink one for Glinda, and I got Sheradyn the green for Elphaba.
I love this, Jacob. Thank you. Legit love this. Thank you so much.
So welcome.
I feel like I should ask him to come in here and get his live reaction of these.
Right? Yeah.
Or we can do it after.
But
I love that.
yeah, so I saw these on the Oz vlog on TikTok, and it's this lady who talks about she's obsessed with the Wizard of Oz, and she was wearing, I think this one, the Glinda one, and I was like, wait a minute. I was like, they have Wicked movie merch? It's not actually from the Wicked movie. It's just some person who made these, and I was like,
I
wait,
love it.
I want one. So,
Jacob,
and
this is so thrilling for me. I also would like to speak to the fact that you did get me the Elphaba and you the Glinda, of course. But also, like, it really does fit us, not even, like, personality-wise, like, Elphaba and Glinda, like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I very much don't wear color. And, like, green is the only, like, color.
Yes, you're a green
And you're,
person.
like, you'll wear colors.
I like color.
Isn't that so weird to think about?
And I really wanted, I don't own anything pink.
You don't?
No, I don't. And so I really wanted something pink. And I was like, oh, I love the
it.
baby pink, like soft pink. And
It's so cute. And it looks good on you.
Thank you.
Like, it looks good with your skin tone. You should buy more pink.
No, I like it. So
I love it.
I'm so happy that you like it, because I was really scared. I thought you would be like, Chick, why the hell would you spend your money on this?
Why would I ever say that to someone who bought me a gift? Like, and normally I'm just like really nice, even if I hate something. But like, I genuinely, like, with every bone in my body, this is the cutest, like, most thoughtful thing. I love it, and it's perfect for our podcast.
I was like, okay, I have to do it. So, and
I love it.
because you were moving in, I was like, oh, I wanted to get you a housewarming, and I also felt bad because Tori brought you her housewarming thing, and I was like, dang it, your thing is not here yet, but I had ordered it at that point.
That's okay.
So, and I was like, oh, dang it. So yeah,
I love
sweatshirts.
it. Thank you.
Of course.
Everyone's like, okay, get to the point. We're just like,
I'm like, there is no point. That was the point of the episode, was just to give you the sweater.
And the dark green.
Yeah, it's cute.
Is so cute.
Yeah, I was
oh
like,
my gosh, I'm gonna wear this forever.
I was like, oh,
people are gonna be like, what the heck is that? And I'm like, don't talk to me about it.
you don't understand. I feel like people would get yours a little bit more because the green.
You think?
I think so. And the W, I feel like people, and like with the Wicked movie coming out.
Yeah.
So.
Are you excited about it?
Let's actually talk about that really quick.
It's a good segue.
Yeah. So, for those of you guys who don't know, we love Wicked. In fact, our podcast is named after a Glinda quote. How many times have we told that story? I don't know. More times than I can count. But I think I'm still excited for the movie. However, we have talked about this issue when Tori came on the podcast about the Mean Girls movie. And that's how the trailers are displaying the movies without featuring any singing.
Yeah, it makes it look like it's not a musical. Yeah.
And that drives me insane. Yes, we did hear Cynthia Erivo singing Defying Gravity, which is pretty. But again,
know my favorite thing about that trailer was not anything like in the trailer, but you hear her go, whoa, whatever she does. And someone on like Twitter or something, I don't have Twitter anymore, or I just deleted it off my phone. But someone said, if you did this riff on the Munchkinland tour, you'd be fired. And I was like, that is so funny.
No way.
Yes, if you change the music too much, you'll get fired.
Wow.
That's why they're getting fired, because they're changing the music.
Because they changed the music.
They're changing the riff.
That's crazy.
They're taking too many liberties.
And because, like, some people change a little bit. Like, Jackie Burns does the, is ever gonna bring.
Yeah, and that's fine. But, like, it's supposed to be, and she went, like that.
And you know what? It sounded beautiful.
It really did. And let me tell you, it's otherworldly hearing her in person.
Yeah.
I lost my mind, and it was maybe the best day of my life.
Yeah. I've never seen her in person, but
she's fantastic.
I hope I get to one day.
But we're going to see the movie.
We are.
We're going to go see, it's coming back to California.
It's coming back to California. It's going to be in LA, but also going to come back to San Diego. So
I say, because listen, I've been spreading the word that it's coming back, and multiple people are like, Sheradyn, let's go. And I'm like, I'm going to give all my money to Wicked that month.
No, truly. I love Wicked.
Like, we're going.
I would go to both. If people were like, oh, I can only go to LA, I'd be like, okay, I'll go to LA. Oh, I can only go to San Diego. Great. I'll be there too.
Right. It'll be like that time when it was here and we just went like twice in a week or something
I
like that.
went 3 times. Insane.
In a week.
And I only paid $40 just because of circumstances. Like,
yeah, because didn't I call you and I was like, are you available? And you were like, yes, I am.
Yes. I had just gotten back home and you were like, hey, I have a ticket. And I said, okay. And turned right back around.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Literally, I drove 40 minutes home and then turned right back around and drove 40 minutes back.
Yeah.
But worth it.
But we made it.
We
met Cara Lindsay that night.
We met Jackie Burns.
Mike
Wartella. Y'all. That was the best stage tour of my life.
I've talked about that man so often. He's amazing.
He's amazing. So freaking talented.
Gosh, he's so good. I haven't even seen what he's doing right now.
Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, so we are going to go see when it goes back on tour.
Because we're going to do, like, a big group, aren't we?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and I know that, like, all of our significant others want to go.
Probably. I do know Harry Potter is a big one. So I guess let's talk about that, though, since this is our theater podcast.
Yeah.
I am shocked.
Why?
That Harry Potter's going on tour. Because it's massive.
I mean, yes.
Because you've seen it.
But, like, you know the one, like, I've seen the 2 parts.
Yes.
Okay, in the 1-part version, is there still the part that you were like, that can't be moved?
Yes.
So then how are they doing that?
Exactly. I don't know. And I don't want to give any spoilers.
No, right. But like, we're on the same wavelength.
We're
right?
on the same wavelength. You know exactly what I'm thinking about. I'm like, that's probably the one thing that I'm like, how can you possibly tour with that? Everything else I think can be adjusted slightly.
I don't think that there's anything else that is really that different than other shows, technically. Like, Beetlejuice has really big effects, and they've toured. Wicked has big effects. They've toured.
And so personally, I think some of Wicked's effects are like better on tour than on Broadway.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree.
But yeah, so I felt like it was such a huge show. I was like, okay, it needs to be stationary, but it will be at the Pantages for 19 weeks.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was like, I'm sorry, did I read that? 19 weeks. It's going to be there for a long time.
Almost 4 months?
19 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be there for a long time. So I'm like, okay, so maybe that's why it's able to tour.
So what is it, like December to like March?
It's 2025. So
I thought they were coming this year in December.
No, 2025. So I don't know. Personally, I still prefer the 2-part version of the show. I did see the 1-part version in 2023, I think. No, 2022. When I went with Elijah to New York. And it was fine. It was still fun. If you've never seen it, I think you'd have a good time. But seeing the 2-part version and then going to see the 1-part, I think you'd be like, yeah, keep it in 2 parts.
Yeah, does it feel like crunched?
It feels crunched, and then it also at times feels longer.
Really?
Because they have to get so much into 3.5 hours.
Is it still the same exact story?
The story's still the same, but there's a lot cut. A lot of characters are cut. A lot of dialogue is cut.
The one character that no one knows about, is that one cut?
No. Because that character is prominent.
Right.
But like little things, and like the reveal is different. Like so it's still magical, but it's just different. So, but I'm still going to go see it because it's coming here to LA, which is not far from us. So I'm like, of course, I'm going to go see it.
Kind of far.
I mean, an hour and a half's not bad. When you think about it,
it's not.
I mean, we drove to San Francisco to go see it. Did. So I will take driving an hour and a half. And I do want to do like a little LA weekend because I think that'd be kind of fun.
I think that would be great.
You know, like do it like get like a hotel and like just grab like breakfast and not like rush. I don't know.
I do almost feel like I'd rather do a San Diego weekend.
Yeah.
Than an LA weekend because I don't like LA that much.
Why don't we do both?
I'm down. Like, you don't have to tempt me with a good time. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Especially like I think it'll be fun with all of our significant others going. Because like mine doesn't normally go to shows. But he's like, I'll go to that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes.
Yes, please.
And he's been so good. He's come to Mean Girls too.
He's come to Mean Girls. He went to Slow Girl with us.
He did.
Yeah, he's seen a couple shows.
Well, his sister grew up doing theater, so he's been around it his whole life.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like, come on.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
What day are you going?
To Mean Girls. So speaking of which, I guess we should talk about this. So Sheradyn is a star because on top of being a teacher, you have literally taken on being like an assistant director and honestly director at times for our high school's production of Mean Girls, which is insane and takes so much. Like that is so freaking amazing.
Yeah, and I didn't think about like how much it actually is.
It's a lot.
And like now that it's coming to a close, like being able to get off work and literally just come home is crazy. And I'm hopefully gonna have more time to do my schoolwork.
Yes,
because I'm also still in school.
It takes a toll. Like directing a show is one of the most stressful things ever.
Yeah.
Because it's like people will like see that your name is on there and like that's like your vision. And like if it doesn't look good, you're like, well,
I am really lucky that like a lot of it was still our high school director, but I was just more of like another like supervision person.
Yeah.
But I also did do like a lot of the acting portion. Like the blocking is not me. All of that was not me, but like a lot of the choices I like kind of had my hand in and like tried to help them because I wanted them to make their decisions by themselves because we were spoon fed when we were there. And I didn't like that. And so I'm like, no, make a choice and then we can tweak it from there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were spoon fed.
We really were. And then we got to college and we just like.
Yeah. When professors were like, make a choice. I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah. We literally were like, what is that? Like, what is a choice?
Tell me what you want me to do.
Tell me what's wrong with me.
Tell me.
That's in Mean Girls.
But yeah, so I'm so excited to go and see it.
What day do you think you'll
I'm going to go on Thursday.
Yes.
So,
I'm also going Thursday.
Because again, guys, busy because I've also been working on a show.
Yeah, Jacob's in a show. He's busy being a star.
I'm not a star.
No, you guys, he's so good. I went yesterday.
Thank you so much for
going. Was it yesterday?
It was yesterday. Well, I mean, not when this episode comes out, but when we're recording the episode.
Like, yeah.
Yes, it was yesterday.
It was so good.
Thank you.
Because like you read a synopsis, right? And so you're expecting something.
Yeah. So I thought I'd read it really quick because...
The synopsis?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
So I am doing a show right now called Chicken and Biscuits, and we are the Southern California premiere of the show. I'm doing it with Oceanside Theatre Company, and it's directed by Kevin Blacksburrows. And here's the synopsis of what the show is. The Jenkins family is coming together to celebrate the life of their father, hopefully without killing each other. But any hopes of a peaceful reunion unravel when a family secret shows up at the funeral. And that's all is in the description.
And so like,
but there's a lot more to that.
Yeah, you think it's going to be one thing, and it's very much not.
Yes.
But also yes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just like, I don't think that I was expecting to love the characters as much as I did.
Yeah.
And each character was so like well thought out and like you guys fully like humanized each character.
Yeah.
And I love a small cast.
I do too.
I love a show that flows. There's no dead time in that show. And even if it's like quiet, it's not dead. Like you guys were filling the space still. Like the acting, felt very true, felt very grounded.
Yeah.
I went with my boyfriend's mom and she loved it. Like,
oh, good.
We were belly laughing.
It's a very funny show.
It's like, hilarious.
Though people are confused when I tell them like it's, set at a funeral and they're like, what? And I'm like, listen, it's funny. Like it's very, I don't want to say it's a black play because I'm like, it's a play first and foremost. Like we don't want to like categorize or like put like into like a box. Like it's a play, but it does center around a black family and it is in black church. And with that, so it's like literally, and I was able to really draw from this because I had been to black church one time when I was young in New York.
Okay.
I went with my family and very much felt like that. Except the one I went to kind of was also kind of like a concert. There was a lot of singing going on, but yeah, that same vibe was there and it's very interactive with the audience. And I love when they, are responsive to that.
Oh, the one that I was at there, everyone was talking in the audience. Yes. Like it feels like the fourth wall gets broken so much.
Oh yeah.
That it's like the audience feels so comfortable so early on being like, amen.
Amen.
Yes. Like so early on.
Yeah.
I just think it's awesome. And I think that there's also really great introductions to the characters.
Yes, I do too.
Like everyone gets their moment of like, this is the character. This is who they are. You're not wondering halfway through the show, what's their name?
Right.
Like, it is very clear who everyone is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's so great.
But the coolest thing is that the guy who wrote it.
Yeah.
Came to see it.
Douglas Lyons, wonderful, talented actor, singer, dancer, director, writer, who's been on Broadway. He was in the Carole King musical. He was in Parade and a lot of other stuff.
With our best friend, Ben Platt.
With our best friend, because Ben knows us on a personal level.
Yeah, Ben and I go way back.
Yeah, you used to date him.
Yeah.
Way back in the day. But
we're in love.
You know, it's funny. He told us, because I went to his Q&A yesterday. Yeah, Ben Platt's Q&A. No, Douglas Lyon's Q&A. And he wrote Chicken and Biscuits backstage during the Carole King musical.
Are you kidding me?
No, he was writing it during his time in that show.
That is the coolest fun fact.
Yeah, and he's working on a new show right now. And he was writing that backstage during Parade.
That's just his creative
And I'm like,
process.
that's so cool. But he was so inspiring. He was like, because, you know, guys, like, let's face it, the reality is, like, as an actor, like, when you're doing theater, a lot of the times, like, as the years go on, like, you might not get remembered, but your words will be remembered.
100%.
And I'm like, that's so true. And I'm like, his Chicken and Biscuits, and he's like, I've come so far since then. But I think Chicken and Biscuits is one of my favorite shows I've ever done. Like, ever.
I think it feels very true.
Yes.
And your character especially is, like, so similar to you.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy that I got to see you in a role that is so you.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I think everyone deserves that. Everyone as an actor deserves to be in a role where it's like, I don't have to do any work.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, like, I'm still doing work, of course.
No, yeah, but I just mean, like, to find the character.
Yes.
It's just very true to you.
It was already there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this show was very unexpected of me to do it, because I was preaching. I was like, guys, I'm taking the first half of the year off. I'm not going to do any theater, just because financially, like, it's tough to do theater and not anything else and have any other form of income. So I wasn't going to do anything. And because of our amazing stage manager on Chicken and Biscuits is why I pretty much got this job.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because I was talking to them and I saw the casting notice, and I was like, oh, I'm going to be on the cruise during the audition and callback process. And I was like, also, frankly, like, I'm a little worried because it does center around a black family, and I am black, but I'm mixed. And I was worried that I would not be considered, you know, black enough for the show. And I had voiced these concerns to Tori Jones, incredible human being, love you. And they reached out to blacks and was like, hey, so here's the situation. He's not going to be in town. He's a little worried, like, about, you know, not presenting or fitting in the show. And blacks was very sweet and was like, I remember he did another audition somewhere else, and I remember his audition. I want him to audition for the show. So tell him I want him to send in a tape. And I was like, okay.
Word of mouth.
Yeah. So literally, like, these connections are, like, what's
They're
so
paying
important.
off.
Yeah. So I feel very, very fortunate that it worked out and I was able to send in a tape and got cast. I didn't even have to go in.
Do you guys have any understudies?
No.
Really?
There's no understudies for this one, so we cannot get sick out.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I don't know if he's allowed to say this, but I have an understudy. Technically, it's blacks.
I was gonna say, I was about to be like, if someone gets sick, blacks will probably go on.
Yeah.
For you or
for me?
Just for you.
Probably for me. He could probably also go on for Reggie if he had to.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. But that's about it. Because yeah, it's literally an all black cast except for the character Logan, who's the only white character in the show, and Logan is Kenny, my character's boyfriend. So it's a real good time, y'all. It's a really good show.
So good. How long have we been going?
I don't know how to check, because normally we have my phone as our
does that
timer
one have
indicator.
The time on it?
Oh, I don't know.
40. It looks like
40 minutes. Well, that can't be. No, that's not right, because it does the camera does 10-minute intervals. How long have we been talking, guys? I don't know. We're gonna have to start timing it.
It says 40.
I don't know
why.
Well,
we're probably like getting close.
Probably getting close to time.
What was I gonna say? Mean Girls. Chicken and Biscuits. Yeah.
We talked about the Wicked movie coming out. Still excited for it. Little nervous for some things, just because, want it to be good.
I think it's going to be great. I really do.
The Oscars also happened last night.
Oscars.
Which were, I had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I always love watching the Oscars. I did terrible on my ballot, though.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
I only scored a 10 out of, I think, 23.
That's an F.
So, but listen, guys, it was hard to call. There was a lot of interesting, good movies. And, like, I always try to, like, I'm like, what are they going to pick? I really try to get into that headspace. And I did good.
I always just do, like, what do I want?
Well, I mean, I would do that. But I'm like, that's not going to give me points on my ballot.
Yeah.
So, but Emma Stone took home Best Actress.
Her speech was so sweet.
So sweet.
She said, "Hi, my dress is broken."
Yeah, she's like, I think it broke during Just Ken, which was incredible. Did you see the I'm Just Ken performance?
No.
Incredible.
I'll watch it, though.
So good.
And then what else did she say? She's like, my voice is gone. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. And you could tell she was genuinely not expecting to win.
Yeah.
And so.
And just like how grateful she was, like, to the other women in her category. I was like, ugh.
But I was like, because everyone was so deserving. But did you see her in Poor Things?
No.
Okay, incredible.
I have not been watching movies. The only thing that we've been watching, truly, is this show called New Amsterdam.
New
We're
Amsterdam.
on season 5.
Poor Things has a lot of like. I'm like, whoa! I was not expecting.
There was definitely an
all of that.
Intimacy coordinator.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, I was like, there.
What
was
is that
a
show?
lot.
What is that movie about?
So it's
It's about sex. Sorry.
it's not sex. No, it's kind of like a. I don't want to say a Frankenstein, but kind of like a Frankenstein kind of situation, I guess. Because there's Emma Stone's character, Bella Baxter, and when we're introduced to her, she's kind of like this big toddler, like is like a kid, doesn't have like good speech or vocal patterns, and is very unlike coordinated and things like that. And you're kind of like, what's going on with her? And she's acting like a kid. And then as the movie's developing, she's becoming like a normal human. And but like you would not expect like what happened to her to be what's going on, because like the entire time I'm like, she's not real, right? Like she's like a robot or something. I'm like, that must be what's going on. And then the reveal, I was like, oh my God.
Is it sad?
Insane. It's more just like wild, like it's so unexpected, but
Sorry about that.
her character development is just truly unmatched. So good.
She's so good in everything.
Yeah. But this one I was like, I hope she does win, because she really, really did such good work on that movie.
Wow.
But everyone was wonderful. I think Carey Mulligan was nominated for, I can't remember what it was. Was it Maestro? Maybe it was Maestro. And she was fantastic in that too. So I saw 9 of the 10 Best Picture nominees.
There you go.
I did not see Anatomy of a Fall because I couldn't find it anywhere.
You said, where is it?
I said, well, I could pay for it, but what if I didn't like it?
Turn that down.
I was like, but what if I didn't like it? So I always try to like go to like streaming first, because movies are expensive. But yeah, so the Oscars, that was cool. Not like the most exciting ceremony, I guess, but a lot of
Who
good
hosted?
wins. Jimmy Kimmel again. And I liked him the first couple times, but honestly, at this point,
You're over it.
get someone else. Yeah, because like, just like, why can't we have more people host it? He did make a funny joke though after Emma Stone won her Oscar. She walked away. He was like, make sure we tear up that card. We double check, because last time she won Best Actress, and they had the Best Actress card pulled again, and they said La La Land, and La La Land didn't win. It was Moonlight.
She was like, Moonlight, you won.
It wasn't her. It was the creators of La La Land were up there.
I thought that it was her who said it.
No, the creators of La La Land were up there giving their speeches, and the guy, it was so sad. He was like, and I just want to thank my family, and we didn't win, by the way. And it just stopped. It was so sad.
Jeez.
But yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, life has been lifing.
Life has been lifing.
But we're getting through it.
Yes.
Getting through it. Anyways, I think we're at time. I don't know.
I think so too.
I can't tell anymore. It was always
we
my
should
phone
probably
was
put
the
like
indicator.
a timer on next time.
Yeah.
'Cause
See,
I know
we're
that-
learning.
1395, 1396, 1397. What is that divided by 60?
I don't know.
I'm going to see 1400 divided by 60. 1,400 divided by 60.
We'll just try to figure
That's
out
just
math.
23. There's no way it's only been 23
No,
minutes.
it's been longer than 23 minutes.
Okay. Well, we can just end
Yeah, so watch, it's literally a 23-minute
I'd be
podcast.
like-
I'd be like, oh, good.
Like, wow, it feels like we've been talking for ages.
No, we've been talking for a while, so
Yeah.
there's no way it's only 23 minutes.
Oh my God, my belly. Did you hear that? Mm. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning back in.
Yeah,
Harping on the
thanks.
past. We're sorry we were gone for so long.
We'll try to be better.
We'll try to be better. Listen,
No
we're busy.
promises.
We are busy people, but my show is closing in a couple weeks. I'm not doing any shows at the moment other than helping out with the middle school production, and that doesn't take too much of my time.
I mean,
Your show was closing.
closing this weekend.
Yeah, so I'm just saying. And we have big plans for this room. We want to get a sign.
Yeah, we're going to get a sign. I tried to buy one. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, for it just to say Harping on the past,
It was like expensive.
it's like $400.
Yeah, it was like they're expensive.
So maybe we get other things for a sign.
Yeah.
Or maybe we get like a wooden one.
Yeah, just something. And we can get a wooden one and then just put like
Lights
fairy
around
lights
it.
around it. Yeah.
I love that idea.
I like that idea.
I think that's
I like
beautiful.
balling on the budget.
We're also going to try and get like stands to like put the mics here.
Yeah, so that way we don't have to hold the microphones.
Yeah.
We're coming up with ideas.
We're loving the chairs.
We do like the chairs.
Thanks to my boyfriend's mom.
Don't know what we're gonna do if we ever have a guest, but that's a
We'll
problem
just
for another
plop 'em
day.
right here.
We'll just be like, sit down on the stool.
We'll give him a stool.
Yeah, or we could put them like here, and we could just move the camera.
Sure.
Yeah,
We
we'll
can
figure
move it
out.
around. We'll see. We'll make a little calm corner.
Yeah, well, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Perfect.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
We love you all so much.
We love you. Bye
Love
bye.
you.
Oh my gosh,
Bye.
they're falling off.